Good evening. Tonight I bring you the continuation of the Victorian era mystery. Brace yourself for part 3 of I traveled back to the Victorian era, but the world I saw was nothing like in the history books. I close my eyes and lie on the ground. I wait for them to breach the tall fence wall and just kill me. When I open them, I find myself back inside the palace. The entirety of the building is burning. Someone had dragged me back in. Such brutality, huh? It's almost as if you have some sort of mental illness. You should have agreed to meet me. Now you've killed over 2 of us. You killed Baroness Lezen. You killed one of the citizens of London. I was willing to let go of one random civilian, but not a member of the royal household. You will have to be brought to a trial. What? Trial? Who are you anyway? What are you doing in London? What did you do with the humans who were supposed to be here anyway? If I am a murderer, what the hell are you then? I said. Me? I'm the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Henry William Lamb, the 2nd Viscount Melbourne, at your service. Melbourne? I know history, and you're definitely not him. You look nothing like him. The person in front of me had an eye patch, dark olive skin, and blonde hair. He looked nothing like the history book showed Lord Melbourne to look like. I'm not the Melbourne your people know. That Melbourne doesn't exist anymore. One of your co-testers fucked up. The entire world is different. Why did your people not come to save you? Because the tester made them not exist anymore. No, that's not possible. If we made our company not exist anymore, then there would be no time machine invented, and no one would have been able to go back in time, and the log I've been writing would not be able to be posted to the internet, I said. Really? Huh. I guess some timelines still haven't yet been replaced by the new timeline, when the ripple effect happened. Thank you for making us aware of these pockets of time that still host the original timeline. Physics always prefer the natural order, but this new artificial timeline will prevail. I would like to thank you people for creating us. The new timeline is for us to live in. Humanity is gone forever, and Earth is for us now. Thank you for your time machine. We now have something to use to gather up all the remaining 100 humans now, plus any other time that still hasn't been replaced by the new timeline. Now, you will be executed for your crimes against 2 citizens of the British Empire. Guards, take him away. 2 of the white-colored creatures come and grab me by my shoulders, dragging me out of the burning palace. They're going towards the door, towards the entrance. They're taking me towards the crowd. They are extremely strong, and no matter how much I resist, I can't escape or even protest. They put me in a wagon, driving me off somewhere. I have absolutely no hope of getting out alive from here. After a ride that lasted for many long hours, I was thrown out in front of what looked like a huge building. One of the guards said to another creature at the entrance of the building, "Take him to the judge. She will decide what will be done with this filthy human." The creature had no mouth. The voice came from 2 glowing holes in his face. The creature at the entrance came up and dragged me into the building. The inside looked like a church, but the altar was replaced by a table and chair, where a creature sat, wearing a black dress that vaguely resembled a court dress. Its face was completely still, like a statue. As I was dragged towards it, a wave of fear started to come over me. Fear unlike anything I've ever felt before. I was in an almost paralysis-like state, unable to move from that fear. I was going to die. I'm one of the last humans left. The people reading this are somehow in a time bubble, but will be killed soon. I was dragged and literally thrown on the desk in front of the creature. The judge creature took a look at me, and without any hesitation for even a second, simply said, "Execution, tomorrow," in a monotonous tone. I am in a cell right now, writing this. As I write this sentence, I'm hearing extremely loud noises of someone or something talking about me being killed in a few hours. I'm writing and sending this post to warn everyone in the bubble of an attack. If I am still alive, I will write more posts to tell the remaining world in the time bubble about these creatures. But if there are no more logs, please forgive me, as I did not make it. Ever since I came here, I've been running from something or have been under attack from someone. I only miss my wife, my daughter, and my sister. I don't know if they're still even living. Maybe they've been wiped out with the timeline change. Or maybe the bubble is close enough to 2025 that they're still alive, even at a different age. Anyways, I see one of the creatures coming towards me, with an axe. This time I know I will not make it. I'm sorry, I truly am. I couldn't do anything more to help everyone. Just be prepared for them, for when they attack. Edit. This is Norvinium test subject number 66. Number 79's vitals cannot be seen anymore from the time machine. I went back 400 million years ago, to the Devonian era, where I accidentally killed a Tikalik rosea, the creature I was assigned to observe and record information about. I doomed the world, and I accidentally created a new timeline. Reading 79's logs, I understand all the destruction that I have caused. I have to do something. I have to restore the old timeline. I have to get my home back, and I have to save everyone whom I have doomed. Otherwise, humanity will not exist by the end of February 2020, when the bubble will pop, and history will be replaced by the new one in the bubble as well. What an interesting twist so far. Tester 66 changed the timeline, which appears to be a singular model, not parallel universe based. This makes my head hurt with possibilities. Then traveling back to the future will only lead to the already altered future. And in this case, this singular timeline is merging slowly, a sort of irony that timelines do not correct instantaneously. Sadly, our protagonist appears to have died. It's all up to number 66 now, but I don't know what he can do.